Good day everyone, Swifty Sloth here, and welcome back to the Making Minecraft Fun Again series, where today we have quite a drawn-out episode. I mean, I've not been here for a while. It has been a few days since I uploaded. I do apologize for that, everyone. But today we have quite a chill episode and quite a building set episode for today, everyone. Today we are going to be building a nice American-style barn, which I think should be really, really cool. Thank you all so much for waiting and being so patient with me through these times of school being very annoying and me not having time to upload. But we are back, everyone, and I just want to say thank you all so much for the recent support on the last episode. I think that got up to like almost 800 views almost, so that was absolutely insane. I want to thank you all so much for that, and I really, really do appreciate it. But everybody, as you can see, we have a lot of blocks, so let's start building. This build, what I want to do is actually do kind of a pretty simple sort of style build. I basically want to style it as if it was like an American style one. You know, there's like red and white ones. But yeah, that's another reason why this video is taking so long. These blocks take ages to get wool, smooth stone, and overall just bricks. It can be a bit of a lengthy process. I would say that these are pretty good proportions. Now, it is actually 6 across here and only 5 across there. That is because I'm actually going to have a few animals in this barn. As you can see, look at this, mate. He's so eager to be. Like, I'm building you a home. You better pay your respects here. Give me some milk. That very strange outburst of words. I also forgot to mention, everyone, you may remember and you may recall that I actually had a micro build challenge for last episode. However, because this episode is going to take so long, we are actually going to draw that out until next episode. So we're going to recycle it for next episode, just because I want this episode to be mainly focused on just this build. But yeah, with that said, I just realized I made this a tad bit wrong, so I'll be back. But now what I want to do is just go across the bottom of this build and just place some bricks like this. Because honestly, nowadays in Minecraft, I never actually see anyone use bricks. And honestly, I don't know why. It is a very, very nice block and can be used in a variety of ways. But for some vibrancy on the build and some nice dash of colour, we are going to be implementing some of that nice little wool that we've been gathering. And we are going to be adding that on top of the bricks like this, because after all, it is a painted American barn and is meant to be vibrant and nice. But yeah, like I said, we can always make changes if we need to, but let's just see how this comes across first. Yeah, within this build, I also want to incorporate some little splashes of white, because you might recall that on these actual barns, there is a bit of like white painting almost, like for the doors and all that. So I'm not really sure how to actually incorporate that into the build, and I'm not really sure if we will be able to. However, we will try our best, and I just want to see if I do something like this, and I do that on both sides with a door. You know, I cannot seem to get something that looks right. I've gone through so many designs, but I think I'll come back to it once we've done a bit more progress on the actual main build. And as you can see, I've actually started working on some wool on the outer walls, and what we're going to be doing for this is actually leaving a little gap here, because we are going to have little fence windows basically, just for the animals to, you know, have that little breath of fresh air, the little grasp for the escape that they can never get. Wait, what? The kind of thing that I want to go for. Now, for this area here though, this is going to be like the big sort of like back thing, and I don't really know how much of a window. I think that should be good. I think that should be good. I could even do like a little cross sort of thing, because we are going to have this actually be a touch bit taller, and we're going to be doing a smooth stone roof, just for something different, and I've never really seen anyone do that with their barn, so I want to experiment a bit. So what I've actually done for the front here is actually kind of made it almost like I kind of basically out-cropped it a bit, and that's to basically add like this kind of extra layer for the entrance, and I feel like that makes it a touch bit easier to actually add the white in, because I think I actually have a good idea for how I want to use it. So what I think I'm going to do for this bit up here is actually have a little window almost, and I want to have like these white stripes like this, and I just want to see, I think that should actually look quite good. I think though, maybe if I make it one taller, I don't think that should interfere with the smooth stone roof. So if I do something like this, and then put like a red sort of outcrop around it, I wonder what that's going to look like. But before we do that, we still have to fill in the rest of the actual build of the extra walls, sorry. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do majority of this on camera. And this is the kind of thing, guys, I've been kind of stressing about these episodes, and I've been trying to basically make them as good as possible, because I don't really know, should I make these videos a bit more unedited, so a bit longer and a bit more unedited, because I don't mind, but it's just more so trying to make this the best viewing experience for you guys, and I don't really know the best way to do that. So please leave your thoughts down below of, you know, like what you guys think, and, you know, how I could make the videos any better. Because, yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways, because I love the kind of chill, more older style Let's Play, but I do want to also add a bit more editing, just because people's attention spans nowadays are pretty crap. But, I don't know, my audience you guys seem to like a pretty chill and laid back sort of session of Minecraft. So, yeah, please leave your thoughts down below, because I am happy to change anything. I just realized I did that. Actually, hold on, how could I do this? I think I might be able to actually incorporate a little something like this. If I could add a splash bit of white on the back here as well, maybe even add a stripe. Oh, I add a stripe like here on the back, that could actually look pretty cool, and add a nice little extra bit of color and not just that monotonous red everywhere. I think I could do so. Actually, hold on, I might have to just trim this bit up here though first. How does that look? Because I'm honest to God, I don't actually really know what a barn looks like. I just realized I made two T's. What if I do something like this? What if I make them like white on the bottom like that as well? Hold on. I think just the stripes like that might be the best option. And I think I might even incorporate just some little stripes here as well, in these little window areas, because I feel like it'd be better to look from the outside as well, just have, instead of the walls just being directly red. However, I don't really know how to incorporate it that well, so we will have to experiment a bit, but after all, that is what this series is about. We are on the mission of making Minecraft fun again, and to do that, we have to play the game for fun, and to play the game for fun, we have to experiment and have fun. Okay, how are we going to actually do this though? I mean, it kind of looks like a KFC bucket, but after all, Mr. Piggy, I know you're already loving it. Like, look at you, buddy. You're so eager to get in here. I mean, after all, we are going to have chickens in here, and chickens make KFC. So I guess it fits the vibe. But with that said, let's start including some of these little windows. And I think this should look pretty nice when it all comes together. But I think the main factor is I don't want it to be so bright. Although I do love the vibrancy, I think it would be a tad bit better if it was like a bit darker, and I think if we get some nice atmospheric lighting, that should actually work out really, really well. So I hope we can achieve that, and to do that, we need to actually start working on the back wall. So the more I look at this, the more I actually don't think there's a need for this part here. But I feel like now the wall is going to look a tad bit weird. Yeah. How could I fix this? I think maybe if I do the sort of stripe thing again, although I just realized I am running out of white wall. Oopsie poopsie, that is not very good. Okay, if I do something like this and then connect it like up here, what does this look like in like once I've done this? And I'm almost running out. Actually, no, I've still got tons of red wool. I over collected a lot of that. Okay, what does that look like? I can't tell if that looks good or not. To be fair, we haven't got the actual extra wool on top there, so we can't really have a deciding factor. What does it look like for inside, from the inside? It doesn't look that bad, honestly. It needs depth. This build has got no depth, and I think that is the reason why it's starting to look a tad bit strange. Now, if I bring this across more like that, how does this actually look? I don't think I should do the double. I was thinking of doing either wood or smooth stone slabs. But now that we've done that, we need to start working on this part. And for the back wall, I'm not entirely sure for what I actually want to do, because I want to go across like this possibly. However, I'm not too sure how that is going to work out. If I go across like this as well, That actually looks quite good. Now everybody, it is actually time to start working on the roof. And for the roof, we have a bunch of stone bricks, and that is exactly what we're going to be making our roof out of. Now, I'm not too sure if we should actually use an outline of something else and then use stone bricks, but I actually might try something out. And that said block I think I'm actually going to use as a trim is polished andesite. And that is purely because I have a lot of it and I think it could actually be a pretty cool thing to have on the build. Now, I'm not too sure how tall I want this part to be. I think this might be a good range. Now we just got to do that for the other side. I think that is one nice outline. If we go to the front here, what does that look like? That actually looks really good. I'm very, very happy with that. I think now what I'm going to do is just fill in that top bit with a bit of red wool, and I think we should be sweet and be able to start filling up this with stone, smooth stone, and have a nice little roof come together. Filled in, this is looking very, very, you just ruined my moment. As I was saying though, before I was rudely interrupted, everyone, we have a very, very nice looking barn, and I think now we can actually start filling in the roof. Now this roof is going to be a bit weird because I have kind of made it almost on an inside kind of tilt. I don't really know what it's called on, honestly, but I've kind of made it so it's kind of almost meant for like an inner sort of roof. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I've kind of made it. Oh, Jesus Christ! Hold up, my bad. Hold up. Patch job. There we go. But yeah, look at this. Oh, that is actually looking so nice. I was honestly planning this like the past few days, like just to build this, and it is coming together so well. Oh my god. But yeah, honestly, guys, just while I do this, I say to get comfortable. I just want to also just ask you guys, would you all be alright if I did, for my videos, almost just smaller builds? Because these larger builds do take a bit more time to set up, and because I am kind of busy sometimes with school, it would be a bit hard. Would you guys mind if I did smaller builds and almost shorter episodes, but I did more episodes? Would that be alright with you guys? Because, like I said, I want to make the best video for you guys to watch. But it's just kind of scary because I want also the videos to perform well, and I'm not really sure what the best way to do that is. And I don't know, it's kind of like a gamble almost sometimes when you post. You don't know what's going to happen. But I've actually had a really, really refreshing sort of thing, because the newest episode that we put out, the storage one, that actually did really way better than I thought it would. And that really actually gave me a lot of motivation to start doing it. It's just that I've been really kind of busy, and that was the whole reason I couldn't do it recently. But everybody, let's take a look at our new barn. That is looking quite good, if I do say so myself. However, I'm starting to maybe reconsider. Actually, not. No, that's all good. I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with the inside. Actually, what does the inside look like? That looks so cool. Oh my god, I'm very happy with that. That looks absolutely awesome. Oh, now everybody though, it is time to start on the interior. The interior, everybody, I kind of want I don't really know what style I want, honestly, for the interior, because I want to have the pens, but the pens, honestly, aren't going to be as big as I would want them to be, but that is fine. But I think I want to do something like this, and then raise these logs up. So if I just quickly, Jesus Christ, if I do something like this, and then do this across it like that, what does this look like? Because I kind of want it to almost be busy and have a way to actually come up to the second area up here. I think that should be really cool. I just got to make all these little like busy beams, I guess, and I think it should look really nice. Well, that does look very nice. And if we go ahead and start including these little things, I actually think I might have, for the 6-pen, I'll have the actual entrance on this part here. And then on these ones, I obviously have this one in the center because it is actually even. But if I do this, and then what I want to do is go up like that, almost. what does this look like? Because I kind of love this, like, almost run down, I don't really know, kind of like messy sort of texture, and I kind of want to do that sort of thing for this build. The question is, can I achieve that? And that is the question we are about to answer, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, everyone, so I have actually done some work, and mainly because the last clip I did, I had my mic muted because I am a stupid buddy bastard. But with that said, everyone, you can see here, I have added in some extra detail and a nice little kind of roof, and that is because up here is going to be our storage room. So I don't really know what I'm actually going to add up here. I think I'm just going to add like some chests and whatnot. So I think if I just do like something like this, up like that, and if I do like a chest on it, and then I'll put like an armor stand here, put a trapdoor as like a little retainer, but yeah, I think this is a nice little area just to store all of our goods from the barn, so like all the hay and whatnot. And yeah, I think it's a pretty cool and nice little addition. And honestly, I love the kind of almost the clutteredness, like just the area being a bit almost like a bit too messy, you know, like no one's been up here in a fair bit, you know. It's just got a bunch of storage and like that, and I'm very, very happy with how this looks. This looks very, very nice. But everyone, the final step for the barn is to get some animals. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, our barn is complete. This build honestly turned out really, really well, and I'm so happy with everything that we got done this episode. After all, we now have a reliable source of food, a very, very nice build, and a nice bloody aspect to the world. I don't know, I was just running out of things to say. But I think I'm also, guys, for this build is actually going to start storing all my crops in here. I think it only suits, as after all, this is a barn where we store all our crops and like that. We have our animals, and I think it's a beautiful bloody addition. But now, everybody, the challenge for this episode is, well, there isn't actually a challenge. The challenge, I guess you could say, for this episode is just give me your feedback down below for what sort of video styles you guys want. Should I do less editing? Any feedback? Less editing, more editing, smaller builds, bigger builds, different aspects, anything you guys want. And yeah, also leave your thoughts down below what sort of intro I should be doing, because I'm still trying to figure that out, and I'm a bit dumb. So yeah, I do need help with that. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very, very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and if you're new here, make sure to press that like and subscribe button, as we love playing some Minecraft around here, and we are trying to revive the making what the hell am I saying? I'm like fumbling my words. It's raining now, it's getting depressing, I'm taking this way too long, but thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and goodbye!